What's happening, guys? Welcome to another episode of Things We Watch. My name is Temi Alchemy.
I'm Fred Santana.
And I'm VP in the cut.
And it's been a while since we've been here, of course, but we are back. Listen, you guys are going to be getting all of what we've been watching, all of what we recommend, and series as well, man. I can't lie, I haven't really been watching as much films of recent. I've been more on series. Series is my shit because I don't have that much time to watch films. I can't sit down for an hour and 45 minutes all the time in the house without being interrupted. If I go cinema, cool. But without being interrupted in the house,
Hour and 45 is a short film, though.
It's the best-ish length.
Yeah.
Because you know when you're watching a film, and you're like 45 minutes in, and then it tells you hour 20 remaining.
Yeah.
You're thinking,
but
we're gonna have to finish this tomorrow.
Exactly. It's because I'm watching it at night.
If you are watching a film and then you start looking at how long is left, to me that film's not going well.
Do
you get what I'm saying?
Sometimes I'm just tired, though.
Yeah, it can be going well.
Yeah.
Or do you know what's going on more time these days? Is that you're watching an original. So,
what, like Netflix sort of
like
thing?
Netflix original, Sky original, Amazon original. So
something
like,
new, like
you don't know these actors.
Proven,
it's unproven. You don't know these actors.
No familiar
like,
faces.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
So it's always like, is it worth losing sleep? And it never is.
It never is.
More
like if it's worth losing sleep, you would have gone cinema, and then you wouldn't be at the cinema at like 12. Boom, boom, boom. That's why it's in original. But originals ain't bad because
it's good.
I remember what Dr. Sidney Boston.
Yeah.
Griffiths.
I don't know Griffiths. I feel like there's
Boston.
but Edney Boston.
Yeah,
Dr. Edney Boston.
Yeah.
Like, there was a Griffiths in something.
So
Heart surgeon.
He was like, it's one episode a night and we're going to sleep.
Yeah.
That's what I've done because I've been seeing this advert for a show on Amazon called Wilderness.
Okay.
You guys seen it?
I've seen the
You seen the
picture.
advert?
I just seen the woman standing behind.
I don't know. Like I don't like. Do you
is.
know what with advertising is good? Because you see it. You might not remember it in its whole entirety.
Yeah.
But you know you've seen it, and your brain is like, do you know what? This is the 9th time.
Let me give it a go.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Fuck it. I'll watch it. So I don't know. Like whenever I see it on the bus and it's just blue, good color. Blue is a good color to use to catch the retina. And I just see Wilderness. So I don't know what the people look like or anything, but I see Wilderness and I'm like, it's piqued my interest. I haven't seen like a video advert.
Right.
So I got no idea what it's about.
Okay.
But I flicked it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, this is good. And I'm on this one episode a night thing because it builds.
Yeah.
That this
I know what you mean.
Cool.
Yeah.
All episodes are there because you know, like
days,
when Top Boy is all out and you just binge it.
You just have to do that because of social media. Because if somebody comes and ruins it for you, you'll be pissed.
And
let me finish.
Because you're saying like, I might as well watch a film if I'm going to watch 2 episodes or something.
Very true.
2 episodes might take you to hour 20, hour 40.
I'll tell you why it's different. Because, even though the timing, yes, you should have, but that first episode allowed you to get a break and understand, do we have time? And then it brought you into the next one. Whereas a film, when you stop it, it's annoying
to go back
to it when it's a film. Do you get what I'm saying?
You lose your high for it.
Exactly. You don't want to like wheel it as well. Like, so it's a bit annoying.
So I dove into Wilderness on Amazon. I think it's like 6 or 7 episodes. Episode 1 starts with, it's a white couple, and he's basically cheating on his babes, innit?
Right.
So he gets home after a long day of cheating. And he leaves his phone on the side, innit?
Backbreaking work.
Like, he leaves, he leaves his blower on the side, and a number texts him. I think the name was saved as like Sol. Number texts him, and she's opened it. He's in the shower, and he said something like, I want to feel you inside of me again. Like, I love it when you're inside of me. Along those lines. She's horrified.
It's going too far, man.
Imagine that.
Going too
You've
far.
unlocked the phone.
That's crazy.
And you've just discovered. And you had no inkling.
None.
That he's been cheating. Like, not even that.
The relationship's going well.
He's a good guy.
They're married.
Yeah.
They're married. So she's confronted him immediately. immediately, I'm like, yeah, she's cold. Poured a big glass of wine. He's hit her with the line of, why are you going through my phone? It's like, right, this guy is a menace.
Yeah,
and he gets worse. So he's kicked her out that night, and then he's come back the next morning with plane tickets.
Right. Okay.
Like
cool.
to salvage the thing. He's gone to the
Hail Mary.
He's gone on books. We've always wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Travel the world.
Let's go to Paris.
Where did they go first? They went Grand Canyon.
Okay.
So
And that's even local, bruv.
Yeah, that is. But it might
Overseas,
be like a bucket list thing, though.
Yeah,
innit?
I
Like,
hear it,
I
I
always
hear
wanted
it.
to go in that.
they've
Drive there, man.
They've gone, caravan things. They've gone Grand Canyon, yeah, and she's standing at the edge and she's contemplating killing him. So she said like, come over here, man. Come here, man. He's not on it. Pussy. Then it flashes back like 3 weeks before. He's a serial cheater. Now she's gone in his laptop, said, I'm gonna scan his emails, like, and they've seen a video of him piping a next thing.
Oh shit.
Then
Mad.
he's come home. She's locked the laptop, didn't confront him about it because she's got this
So
plan.
this was 3 weeks ago.
Like he's cheated. She's found the text.
Yeah.
He's cheated.
Yeah.
Then they're supposed to go on a trip, but then they've like scanned back 3 weeks
So
prior
when she
to the
sees-
trip.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So she's seen the video. She's like, she's held it in. She's bit the bullet. Like she hasn't forgiven him because she wants to do him off, innit?
Yeah.
So she planned on pushing him off at the Grand Canyon. Horrible plan.
Oh,
Oh, it's just should have seen.
this is a bit drastic, isn't it?
What?
I mean, the husband cheating, now you want to kill him. It's a bit far, isn't it?
Sometimes they're like, I'd rather see you dead than with anybody else.
The writer
man.
just said, fucking cue the drama, bro. I want to kill him.
That's how some of them move, man. Like literally, I'd rather see you dead than with somebody else.
So,
Bro.
it's peak. So yeah, she doesn't kill him there because a woman comes and starts asking for help. So she snaps out of it. Then they go to a next location. They're on like they're just touring the world at the moment. They're just going place to place. He's trying to salvage the marriage, innit? Then they've got to the next location and his side chick pulled up to the location with her babes.
Right. Okay.
The side chick, she works with him. And that's
Okay.
the woman from the video that she saw on the laptop.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think it's a different woman from the text messages.
Right.
So
Right,
he's
okay.
serial at this. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
they're all like, he's shocked. He doesn't know that she knows, innit?
That they're coming to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, he doesn't know that his side chick is coming. No, they've left the Grand Canyon. They've gone to a next location.
Okay.
So he doesn't know that she's coming.
Yeah.
So she's pulled up with her man, and then he doesn't know that his wife knows
That this is the woman.
This is another woman.
Yeah.
That he's piped in it.
Okay, cool.
Neither does her boyfriend that she's brought on this trip as
Obviously
well.
not.
Right.
Crazy. How'd you
Yeah.
bring your main boyfriend to your like?
That's crazy.
These lot are wild. I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
the writer
this is-
is having a field day. Me and Yasmin are engulfed in it. We're like, this is crazy. So they're at this location and they're spending time with each other. They're going on hikes with each other. He's fallen, mash up his leg, and the side chick ran over. You know when the side chick
she
is
lost
on-
Doing
herself.
too much,
She
bro.
lost herself.
Like,
She lost
too
herself.
much.
She
But
lost
the
herself.
boyfriend, his name's Garth. He's not clocking anything. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
oblivious.
It's
yeah,
oblivious
yeah.
to it. So then she's ran over. The babes is just like, she's just thinking, I should just kill you both, innit? Skip forward. I'm not gonna ruin everything. Skip forward. It's nighttime. Everyone's arguing. Both couples is arguing. Yeah. She's hugged her. So now all of this is like getting caught on camera because the police are coming soon. So she's kicked him out of the hotel room, gone to bed. He's cut to the bar, got drunk. The other girls come out of her room. They've bucked up somehow. Then
lobby things.
Yeah, it goes to a scene in the wilderness. You know, like it's a hiking like resort type place. Raining hard, and she's wearing his red jacket. Don't know how he disappeared, got the jacket. So now the girlfriend's left the hotel room and pushed her off of like the cliffside.
Right.
And then cut home to drink.
Oh.
Just went home to drink. Doesn't know if she's dead, alive, unconscious, nothing. Next morning, like she's clocked. Rah,
Yeah.
what did I do last night? Garth's outside, like, rah, have you seen her? Like, she's on this thing that I ain't seen her.
Yeah.
Where did you last see her? Like, what? Did she take anything from the room? And she got her passport. So they've gone to search the room for the passport. He's found it. She's like, maybe she's just gone on a long walk. Now, search party, police are all here. They're all looking. I'm thinking, you've pushed her. Go to the scene of the crime and make sure there's no double footprints.
Yeah,
like that.
Clean it up.
Get there,
just muddy the mud,
because they got police dogs sniffing it out, and they found a necklace on the floor in it. She's picked up the necklace and pocketed it. Cool. Now the dogs have found her body. She's unconscious. Taking her to hospital.
She's alive.
She's alive.
Damn.
But you're hoping for brain damage.
You're hoping for amnesia.
She's saying cabbage, bro.
Yeah, but she's bust up. She gains consciousness when they all get to the hospital, and she's like, "Sorry, this happened to you." Like they've left the room. Yeah, she stayed there for a hot second. Like, "Sorry, this has happened to you." Flipping. Then she replies like, "It's not your fault."
I knew it.
So she's
she's
scot-free at the moment, isn't it? Nah, her husband comes to her the next day and is like, nah. Then the next day she dies in hospital.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Then the husband comes to her and is like, "Listen, I need you to be my alibi."
Right.
She started laughing.
Fuck you.
She was like, "You want me, yeah?" Well, the crazy thing is, she killed her.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm confused. Like, what do you mean alibi?
What do you need an alibi for?
Because they might find out that they were having an affair, and she's come on their trip.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So
cool.
they're gonna be like, they're gonna see him as a suspect.
Yeah.
Right.
So in his head,
He's a
he
person
doesn't
of
know
interest.
she killed her.
Yeah.
They're gonna think it's him.
yeah.
But also, they might think it's Garth, but he doesn't want to be seen as a person of interest because he's a madman. He gave her a key to the house. He gave his side chick a key to his marital home.
Crazy.
Wow. Wow.
When we're watching this, we're like,
this is crazy. Serious drama.
This is mad.
Drama this thing.
So she's like, they're trying to do up. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, that gets to about episode 3. There's about, I think, 6 or 7 episodes. I'll watch it. I'm up to like episode 5. Yeah, it's just getting. But I'm like, nah, this is serious. She knows she's committed the murder, but she's happy for either Garth or her husband to take the fall for this.
Yeah, of course she is.
She'll be away scot-free. It's mad. Yeah, I'm into it. Wilderness on Amazon Prime.
Nice. That one sounds cool. Sounds cool still.
What you lot got?
I've been watching I watched a show on Netflix called I keep forgetting the name. It's like The Fall of the Usher House.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Yeah. But it's like, so it reminds me a little bit of Succession.
Right.
But not really,
cool.
but it's obviously like it's a rich dad.
Yeah.
Billionaire, big pharmaceutical company or whatever, innit? Yeah. But it starts off with like him in church. You later find out that it's one of his son's funerals or whatever.
Right.
And, like, he turns around and there's some weird figure up there, and he's like, "She's here." And it's like, who's here, bruv? Like, then like immediately after you start seeing like clips of like dead, this person dead, but they're all like his children, innit? So he's got 6 kids. All of them are dead now. So obviously the story is like the show is basically him telling the detective that's been trying to like get him down for like all of these unethical pharmaceutical practices, all of these other things, innit? They're just trying to get him down, innit? But obviously they're rich billionaires, they always escape, innit? So he finally is like, all my kids are dead, gives him a call, says, come chat to me, I'll tell you everything. I'm admitted to everything, innit? So he's now come down and he sat down. I don't want to ruin it. I can't because it's cold. So obviously he's now sat down with the
But this
detective.
is episode 1 or like this is
No, that's all I'm doing. I know what happens in it, so I'm trying to make sure
but what you've told us so far is
episode 1.
Come on.
Okay, episode 1 I can spoil. That's what I'm saying. But there's things that keep popping up that are like.
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
How many series or episodes is it?
I don't actually know how many episodes,
But it's one series.
Yeah, it's one series.
Let's get what's that? Where are we at now? Like 3 or 4? Like
No, I'm on episode 1. I'm giving episode 1.
No, but how? Give us more. Like
I will. I'll spoil a little bit. I'm trying to think which parts I can spoil with it. Yeah. So obviously he's now telling her, like, it's mad. So okay, now they're talking or whatever. The detective's like, yo, like, what's brought this all along, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Then he starts talking about, let me start you from the beginning. Starts talking about his mum.
Mm-hmm.
Texts like, bruv, why are you telling me about your mum, bruv?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
tell
yeah,
me about what's going on, innit? Like, he's like, nah, I'll explain. Then you find out that basically his mum, like, when they were younger, she used to work for some guy, like, who was like, again, like a rich man or whatever, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically she got sick, but she was like proper religious and was like, nah, I'm not gonna use no medicine, blah blah blah. I'm not taking no drugs. Like, I don't trust pharmaceutical companies. But they're like, nah, fuck it, bruv. Like, we love her. Let's do something. Like, slip it into her tea or whatever. So now they've given her medicine or whatever, and she's gone mad. Like, literally, like, the whole house is raining, it's dark. They walk in, her mum's got like blood on her face and shit like that. Starts choking out the son, innit? Like, this is him as a little boy.
So is this like horror or something?
It's not, it is a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like supernatural, innit?
Okay.
So
cool,
she's
cool,
all
cool.
choking him out now. They're like, Mum, no, stop. We're sorry.
Yeah.
We're sorry. She lets him go. Next thing you know, she just walks up to this guy's house, like the guy she used to work for. Walks up to his house, busts the door open, double gates, busts it open. The guy comes out, he's like, what you doing here? Chokes him out, literally kills him, bruv. Like says nothing to him. Just
like
kills him, bruv. They love a choking. Like, literally chokes him out, and then she dies straight after. So the guy's like, okay, your mum killed somebody.
Yeah.
What's this got to do with you admitting?
You know what I need to say? You know, choking scenes are very cold in terms of acting wise. Like,
why?
Like, there's so much in it. Do you know? Like, think about some choking scenes.
Grabbing your neck.
Yeah.
Like, the different type of chokes you could do, or facial expressions you could pull in a choking scene is like, you could choke them against the wall, on the floor. Yeah, it could be a struggle.
Yeah.
Like,
the struggle ones are proper acting.
Yeah.
This one was just like, bruv, she's
hand
got
goes
him.
limp.
She had him. He was just there like this.
Damn.
Like,
you need to see the cameraman. You need to see how they're getting the foot. Like,
yeah, I want to see the hand go lifeless as well. Like,
yeah,
I want to see that.
Do you know what annoys me about when they can reach for something?
Yeah.
Like, you as a person choking, you should choke in the middle of the room. There shouldn't be like metal ornaments around. You should know,
You
bro.
trying to choke me here, bruv. There's
You
glass
should
everywhere.
know, bro.
I'm getting their head bust with an iron.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so he's now like, okay, that's like, I'm trying to tell you why I got to where I got to in life, innit? So then it fast forwards, I think it's like 1979 or whatever. It's New Year's. They're in a bar, him and his sister, innit? I think they're twins or something, him and his sister. But they're in a bar, innit, yeah? And they're talking to the barmaid. At this point, I'm trying to think if I should ruin it. Okay. Now, I'm just going to say, this bar person is a key person throughout the show. Yeah, but obviously the bar person's like, right, like, what you lot doing here? Like, how come you're not at the... Because he works at a big pharmaceutical company, the one that he ends up taking over, innit?
Right, okay.
But they're like, right, why are you here, innit? Like, I thought you'd be there for the ball drop, blah, blah, blah. His sister's like, keep it cool, bruv. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just keep it cool. We just need to be seen. Like, make sure you're mingling, but get drunk, not too drunk. When the police arrive, hopefully they'll see us here. That's our alibi sorted, innit? So I'm thinking, bro, what's going on, innit? Like, what's going on here? I'm going to ruin this part. So basically, this is later down the line. It shows you how they got to the bar, innit? Essentially, the person who owns this pharmaceutical company, him and his sister have basically set him up. So the sister seduced him, taking him downstairs in the building or whatever, drugged him, obviously. He's collapsed. Next thing you know, he wakes up. What? What did I say? Collapsed. Did I not say collapsed?
It didn't sound like it still.
Oh my God.
It didn't sound like it still.
All right. Anyway, he's collapsed, did it?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he wakes up and he's literally tied to a wall, innit? Yeah. In the basement. And they're building bricks in front of the wall, bruv. What? They're building a wall.
So he's going to be in between the wall.
Literally. They're putting bricks down in front of him. He's like, what's going on, bruv? Like,
It might just kill me, bro.
Fam.
Don't let me die just staring at a brick wall, bro. That's mad. That's crazy. That's too evil.
They literally leave him with a candle in there and says, you got about like 10 hours on this candle.
Yeah.
Once that candle's done, you're in darkness. Buried him. But yeah. Then it gets like more and more, but I'm going to leave it there.
What's it called?
The Fall of the Usher Family, I believe it's called.
Right.
Yeah, on Netflix. It's cold. It's
Damn,
cold. Yeah.
damn.
Original.
Yeah, original.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all fighting. Obviously, all his kids, it shows like them fight, like not fighting for his love, but like he's on trial. Like it goes back to where the detective first puts him on trial, innit? So when it's showing that story about how he didn't catch him back then, it shows like there was a mole within the family.
Right.
And he put 50 M's on the head of whoever it is. He has a family dinner and says, whoever finds the mole, 50 M's.
Fucking hell.
Imagine putting 50 M's on one of your kids, bruv.
Yo.
It's mad.
50 on it, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cold. You lot been watching some drama, boy.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I've been watching Succession.
Yeah. What's it saying?
Now, this is the thing, right? So it's a slow starter, is what I would say. It is a slow starter because a lot of people have been talking about it, and I was like, everyone keeps on saying, you have to watch Succession, you have to watch it. So I'm thinking it's like a mad drama thing. I've heard the plot about, rich family, all this kind of stuff, someone trying to take over. So I was like, all right, let me check it out. So I think because it's a slow start, I'll give you the start, I'll give you some bits of the middle and just the kind of characters that are there. Because it's mainly about a dysfunctional family, basically. So almost imagine it like a Rupert Murdoch, yeah? Like someone that owns like Sky and has like a whole conglomerate and owns all of the media, but it's very old.
Conglomerate.
I said conglomerate.
That's wrong.
What is it then?
Conglomerate.
Okay, fair dues.
There you go.
Fair
Let's
dues,
go.
Fair dues. My bad.
Even repeating it.
Conglomerate. So he basically owns like media, innit? Let's just see him as this big mogul. This old guy. I think he's about to turn 70, yeah? But he hasn't been as active in the company, and he's got like, how many kids has he got? Girl and 3 sons. So he's got 4 kids. Yeah? And it starts off with him basically waking up and he thinks he's in the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's like pissing, and then obviously light comes on, he realizes he's in the living room. So we're like, what's wrong with this guy, innit? Cool. Now we realize that basically he's let his son right now take the reins of the company because he's old, but he's still like head of the board, innit? So the son, this one son that's basically taken over the company, he is the most ambitious, but he's a pussy-o. So let's have that as the first character. He's a pussy-o.
Have you started it?
Yeah.
I started it, yeah.
Right, cool. So
I
he's
know the son.
So he's a pussy-o, but he wants to be the guy, innit?
Yeah.
So he's living at CEO, right? And then you've got there's a side story there with the great nephew that's kind of fucked up and he's going to be entered into the family or whatever to work. But then you've got the daughter that's working in politics, but she's the smartest one, but she doesn't want to be part of the business. But he sees her as like,
what is the business?
So the business is just, he owns like a media company, innit?
Okay.
But it's all like very like TV.
He owns like a network.
Yeah, network. But it's like, I think it's even bigger than the network, if that makes sense. It's
What's
like
bigger than a network?
Like almost like the umbrella company, because there's bare networks underneath him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like global.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? So the daughter is in politics, but he sees her as like super smart, but she doesn't really want in the company like that. Then you've got this wacky son who's the crazy one. He's the one doing coke. He's the one. Well, actually, there's another one that does coke, but he's like, he's the one that's tapped. Like
They always do coke,
they're all tapped. And then there's another one that's just a weirdo, complete weirdo. Like you couldn't even put him next to the company. So basically, on the 70th birthday or whatever it is that they're celebrating, he's gonna say that he's retiring and he's handing over the reins, innit? So he's got his wife that is the stepmom. It's like not the original mum not the first mum of the kids. And he's basically, he's looking around, like he's trying to feel them out. Through the first episode, he's feeling them out. Like he's like, okay, you're the one that's looking after things. Let me see. He knows his son's a pussy, but he's like, what's going on with the deals? Like, are you closing it? The guy's like, yeah, we're kind of closing it. Yeah, it's fine. There's been a bit of trouble, whatever. He's like, okay, cool. He's just thinking, this guy's a pussy. He's not going to be able to run it. He's talking to the other son, like, why don't you come in as COO? Like, why don't you come as like chief operating officer? Guy's like, I don't know. There was a lot of like resistance last time. He's like, just come in. Like, I want you to come in. Speaks to the daughter. He says, forget the politics, man. That's bullshit. Come in. So he's just trying to feel everyone out. And then on the party, an example of how the son that's running things is a pussyo is his son and his ex-wife come, or they're separated, and the son has like a breakdown. Like his son has a breakdown and basically says, I don't want to come into the dinner. So they all like kind of, like come into the dinner, like it's okay. And he's like, no, don't worry, let's just leave him to. So the dad's watching how his son is looking at, is like managing his son basically. Bro, you can't even fucking get him to come to the dinner table when we're having like a family dinner, and you want to say you want to run the fucking company. Like, what are you doing? So he's just watching all of these things. Bro, in the end, he's just like, bro, fuck it, bruv. I'm not leaving. I'm staying there for a couple more years. Yeah. So obviously the son's like, what are you talking about? Like, you're telling, I've been soft launching that I'm going to be running things. Like, what? They're like, bro, I'm staying. Don't worry, you can be the top, but I'm at the top, innit? Cool. So I think they go to like a little softball game, whatever they're playing, just like commemorating the dad's birthday. And then he's felt everybody out, realizes what he's going to do. And then as he's on the helicopter going back, he starts to have like, I think it's dementia, but he has like some sort of heart attack, basically. And then it ends with them basically saying, oh shoot, like call the police. Call the ambulance. Yeah. But obviously, whilst he said that I'm going to be in control of the company, the son started to plot like, how are we going to get this guy out of the board? So now they're like, he's trying to get the siblings to like basically get their votes together to vote him out. So that's like the first episode. And then basically as the episodes go on, you start to see the breakdown of their relationships as siblings, because they tried to vote him out and then they failed because one of them didn't show up. And the last one that had a vote was a pussyo at the end. Like, he said, what do you think? And he's like, I don't really know. Like, and this is the wacky son. You're thinking, bro, vote him out. Yeah. We all planned to vote him.
Is it the one that didn't want to be part of it anyway?
No, this is the one that's crazy. So he had the last say. He could have basically voted him out.
Yeah.
So then what ends up happening is everyone's like, okay, well, the dad basically says, all right, cool. Everyone that was against me, you're fired. And then obviously the son that was a pussy, he even said, I don't even know what to do with you, bro.
Yeah.
You couldn't even pick a side, bro. Then obviously he says to the main son that he said, you tried to come against me, you're fired too. So then now where you're at in the season is that son's trying to find a way to get them out and get the company like bought out and get the dad out completely.
So he's trying to get somebody else to buy his dad's company.
Yes. And like get the shares of it and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a whole dysfunctional thing. But it's like, what I like about it is, I say it, I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like it's like a mix between The Office in terms of the dry humor and drama of like, I don't know, something like House of Cards or something like that. So you got you got like the family politics, but then you got some dry humor that's there. And there's bare like interesting characters in there, which I like.
Got past episode 1. That's
I can't lie, man. It's good. Like it's good. You see like how some people like pussy-os, you see some people step up. He's like, and now this guy wants to prove to his dad that he's not a pussy-o by almost getting his dad out of his own company.
The thing is, because it's on Sky, it's easy for me to watch.
It's
now,
cold.
So I'm gonna give it a go.
You have to push past the first like 1-2 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
Or series?
Series. I'm sorry, no. First episode. Sorry, series 1. First 1-2, you'll get it. But like, if you push past that, you'll enjoy it still. It's a good one.
I'll give it a go.
It's a good one still. Very, 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 very good one.
You guys watch any films? No films? I watched one called Before I Go to Sleep on Netflix with Nicole Kidman. Basically,
okay,
it's the son. Okay, go on.
She loses her memory every morning.
Okay.
She loses her memory every morning. So she wakes up with a guy. Yeah.
Is this a new film? Because Nicole Kidman, I ain't seen her act in a while.
I'm sure it's Nicole Kids. I think it's Nicole Kidman.
I don't know if it's a new film.
Do you think she sounds familiar?
Do you think she stopped acting?
I just haven't seen her act in a while, but it's yeah. Okay, sorry, go on. What?
I don't know. You looked at me.
What?
I don't know.
I just thought it was a new film.
It's okay. So yeah, she wakes up with a new guy every morning. Yeah. No, not a new guy. With the guy every morning, but he has to remind her of like their marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So like he shows her like photo album pictures, boom, and like explains like, oh, I'm going to work. I'll be back if you're confused. do this. But every day, a guy calls her and is like, I'm your like neurologist. I call you every morning to remind you to look at a videotape of yourself from the night before of what's going on in your life. Okay. So she records private messages for herself that she watches back, and she's trying to remember things every day. Then she finds out that she doesn't find the neurosurgeon's name is Mike, yeah, and she finds out that the reason she lost her memory, I think, is because she was cheating and she got in a car crash, and she was cheating with a guy called Mike.
Okay.
The neurosurgeon's name is Mike. I think, I can't remember if it's Mike, but I'm just like, Mike, yeah. So one day they're in the car and she looks at his name tag and sees Mike in it. So she thinks it's him.
Okay.
So she tries to run away, but Mike chases her and injects her with something to knock her out, in it. So everyone now thinks, rah, it's him.
Yeah.
It's not him.
Yeah.
Then she links up with her old friend Sarah, and Sarah's like, he left you. What are you talking about? Your husband left you.
Right.
So she's like,
oh, but I wake up every morning with him.
This guy tells me he's my husband. Then she finds out she's got a son.
Okay.
So she goes home, yeah, and she's shook because the fake husband is coming home, and she doesn't know who this Mike guy is. So she's spun. Then she has flashbacks of the night she lost him. Oh no, she didn't get in a car crash. She got bottled and dumped at the airport.
Okay.
So every now and again she has flashbacks of what happened in the hotel. So he takes her back to the hotel room that she was having an affair with him in, and he bottled her.
Right.
And it's near the airport. So as the airplane goes overhead, like it triggers things in her memory, innit? Right. So then he's trying to make her fall in love with him again. And I think this is where he tries to like strangle her and kill her. And
every day strangle. These guys used to get weapons.
She jukes him with a glass, mashes him up and cuts and then she's in the hospital. And then her real husband comes back with the son. And that's like short and sharp. It's I don't know if it's an original, but it's called Before I Go to Sleep on Netflix.
Right.
Yeah.
You got some memory films there.
Yeah. I tried to watch a film the other day called Painkillers or something like
Painkiller.
that. Painkiller.
I was going to talk about that.
Series, yeah. I was going to
cold.
People been recommending it.
Fucking cold.
I started it.
Is it a film?
Yeah.
It's like a short. It's a short series.
Wait, No, that's not what I'm talking about. Then.
Okay.
I'm think. Oh no, mine's called Pain Dealers.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Painkillers.
Yeah. Painkillers. What? The one with crazy ass from
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Two different things. Yeah. Go on.
What?
You watched it?
Yeah, you watched it.
Oh, sorry, because he was talking about the thing that he's watching it.
No. I said I started to try and watch it. I couldn't get through that one.
So, watched it. It's a couple of weeks ago. But in terms of like what it's about, so basically they're looking at the investigation of a pharmaceutical company. So there's basically, I like the way it's shot when I think about it. So there's this family that runs that has like a pharmaceutical company, whatever. And from olden times, the guy that started it in the family, he's always been about business, and forget about how people feel. It's always about business, but he's been very shrewd. Like he hasn't been someone that's flashy or nothing like that. So they even show like when he started it, some of the cousins that were involved would be like, there's a scene where the guy brings like Tiffany's, like, and he says, oh yeah, we should give this to our wives. Like, yeah, let's do it. And he's like, brother, you mad? Like, if you start doing this, everyone's going to start looking at us. Like, you're doing it for yourself. Don't say you're doing it for us. So
what's the point of making money if you can't spend it, bro?
Do you know what it is?
It depends how you're getting your money.
But if you're getting it like that, again, that's even more so. Like, what is the actual point?
So what he was basically saying is that that's like what you do when you're just new into money. But when you're trying to build wealth, that's not what you do. You don't go out there and just start splurging out when you get money.
If you build wealth, people are way more likely to look at you than if you buy a bag, bruv.
Yeah. But what it is that he was just kind of saying that don't think that this is us like having.
Like we're not rich. Yeah,
we haven't built anything. Like wealth is going to be passed down that don't do nothing. You're just buying nice things because you want to feel like we got money. Like, fuck that. So they kind of show what he's on, right? So this is like a kind of just showing what the owner of the company was like. And then they kind of show, I think it's like his nephew is basically the person that's stepping up. Even though you got all of my man's brothers that are still alive, they're all arguing, bickering about, oh, what we're going to do? Our company's not doing too well. We got this drug that's out there, but it's not doing well. Like, we need to do something. We need to find something. And they basically look at the drug is it Oxycontin?
Yeah.
Oxycontin. So they look at Oxycontin as, all right, what is going to be the drug that is like, it's going to take away people's pain. It's an opioid. It's going to be addictive, but it's not going to kill people like quick. Do you get what I'm saying? So he basically goes on to discover that. They put like their last investment into that, and they start looking at how they're going to distribute it out to all of these like GPs and all that kind of stuff. So they got a whole sales team, and the sales team is like, it's mad. They start like pushing it in a certain way where the doctors get paid a certain amount from the insurance, depending on the way it's sold. And I think they get more if they prescribe a higher dosage. So what would happen is someone comes in and says, oh yeah, I'm in pain. And they go like, all right, cool, have 30 milligrams. And then they started to, one girl, they start to follow her story about how she becomes like a salesperson. And she's like, how come I'm not making all this money? Everyone's saying they made like 30 bags, 40 bags. And one lady that takes her under her wing, because like, you need to increase the dosage. And obviously she's kind of like, but that's going to start, that's too much. Like what? Yeah. She's like, that's how you're going to get it. So starts to say, like dress sexy, like be this kind of girl when you go into the GP's office. Like, don't just be out there thinking someone's going to just buy the stuff. Like, there's a guy that likes you there in that GP, like seduce him, innit? So obviously he likes her. So then he starts to prescribe it. Then next thing you know, he starts to, instead of giving someone 30 milligrams, starts giving man 60 milligrams. Like, this is deadly. Like, this is going to kill someone like down the line. It's going to make you a junkie. And it follows that story of this person that is in sales. Then it looks at this guy that was running like a car he was running like a car garage.
Yeah. Then
he hurts his back. And then he's gone from being normal to being an absolute junkie. Like, absolute junkie. Like, can't get off it. Wife kicks him out. Then he's trying to get back in. Then he gives it up. Then wife takes him in. And then you see him, there's a sad scene. There's a sad scene where it's like, he can't find his last tablet. And he remembers one time when he dropped a tablet and it rolled underneath the oven. And you know what oven is long to move. This guy is going for the tablet. Like, when you find it like dusty and and you're like, oh my day. Like, so then it just looks at how this drug just basically took over and how these guys made millions. Millions off it. And they avoided being prosecuted for anything because basically the doctors were prescribing it, and they kind of, I can't remember, there was something in the wording of the prescription that kind of said, it's kind of down to you, doctor's discretion, not on us. But they knew it's going to tear the community up. And it's a true story. It's based on a true story.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, that was a very, very good one. So there's like documentaries on it, but that's like the more dramatized.
Is it one series?
Docu-series. It's, one series.
Yasmin
but
did
like
it with,
4 or 5.
Did you watch these things with your partners and wives?
Yeah, I did, you know.
Yasmin did it without me, but I came downstairs.
I was on beef over that, you know.
I am telling you.
Hold it against her.
I was at my aunt's house. And we was just talking about Ish we watched, and he was like, "Yeah, I watched Painkillers is very good." I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna check that out." Next morning, come downstairs, episode 4. I'm like, oh,
that's the worst when you catch it. Like, you've got to watch it. It's all on episode 4, middle as well. Like,
you've been watching.
How do they watch things so fast?
I don't know, man.
All 10 p.m. You're on episode 4, bro.
I don't know.
Like, have you even been paying attention? Nah, this is ridiculous, man. I'm like thinking like. Didn't you think like I'd like
maybe I'd want to like when I know they're paying attention is when they'll watch something and they'll be like, let me stop. He's gonna enjoy this. Let me start again when he comes back. Yeah. She was like, next episode, skip the recap. Let's go.
If you watch Orange is the New Black, like for the first, I'm not interested. Watch it. Like if you feel like you might like this one, come on, man, call me, man.
Let's wait.
Call me, man.
Let's wait.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's Netflix though. I'll tell you. Definitely go check. It's not too long as well. Like I think it's like maybe 5 or 6 episodes, but it's very, very good. Very, very good.
Well, I need to check that one out. I got to watch it on my own.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch that one. Say no more. Any closing remarks?
No, man, it was good. It's good to get back to this.
Yeah, good. I think recommendations just very quickly. Beckham, That one was very good.
Yeah.
That was a good one to watch. If you ain't watched that, go check that one out.
What I need to say to all of these streaming platforms is to sort out their rewind button, bruv.
Oh my God.
Everyone's rewind is horrible.
Horrible.
Bruv. Like,
Horrible.
do you hold it? Do you click it 3 times?
Yeah,
Then it just zooms off.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God. Then you try and fast forward it nice, all slow, and you're like, come on, man. It's horrible, bruv. Fix your shit.
Oh,
Who do we need to talk to in UX or UI? Fix it.
Bruv.
Fix
Well,
it.
this needs to be universal for all remotes, like, because some remotes might not. It's annoying. It's annoying.
Everyone's rewind option is horrible. It's if you miss it, you just start thinking, bruv, is it worth trying to get 20 seconds back? Is it worth it?
It depends on
Now you're all
some
6
platforms
minutes
is
to that.
one tap back is 10 seconds, but some of them is like, bruv, Channel 4's one is.
But
just
sometimes when you press it to go 1 10 seconds back, it will say to you, hold to rewind.
Yeah.
So you're like, alright. You give it a second. You give it a second. Yeah, like, is it just gonna do it? Like, is it gonna do it?
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna do it. Okay, cool. Press it again.
Yeah.
All 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
Just copy YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube's one's
exactly.
perfect.
Like
10 seconds, or you just and you know it's gonna start moving past. Something coming out. Our show, Amazon, Invincible.
Oh yeah, season 2.
Yes,
Yeah.
season 2 is coming. I think it's
Yeah.
coming this month still.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I can't wait for that one.
Yeah. Fred wasn't feeling it.
It's cold.
It's
trust me.
cold.
It's cold.
no, man.
Did you watch Atom Eve?
I need to watch it.
Yeah,
I started
that
it,
was
but
good
then
as
it's
well.
like sometimes spin-offs, I kind of feel like, just bring the new
The
thing.
thing is, because
man.
it's only one episode,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's like a little, here we go.
A
Season
little
2's
something.
coming.
Yeah. Writers and that, yeah. But yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me on that.
That's it.
Cool. Check out the next episode. Peace out, guys.